So welcome, folks, if you are just joining us. It's fabulous to have you here. I would love to see in the comments whereabouts you are. If you want to share, I'm in London. I will post this. Hello, Derek. Good to see you. This is the first time I'm ever doing a YouTube live like this, so it's very exciting to see so many people join on so quickly. I can see we've got 45 people straight away. We've got some people in Ottawa in Canada. Tanya, great to see you here. Saw you at the premiere as well, and obviously you're in Abbey Road inside the episode itself. So hello, Ellen from Nashville. Hello, David in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. Wow, folks, thank you so much for coming. We've got Kathy in Illinois. We've got Wake Up Johnny in upstate New York, and someone in the Netherlands with a lot of numbers in your name. Derek's in West Sussex. Louise, that's great to have you here. Thanks so much for joining. I might not see or catch absolutely everybody, and I know that some people aren't able to comment. I think you have to have a YouTube account in order to leave one, but thank you so much. It's so lovely to see the breadth of our audience, and I'm guessing you're all timelessly talented and songwriters and artists yourself. So we've got Marilyn Chamberlain in Wales. Hello David in Ontario, Monica in Smethwick in West Midlands. I remember the area well, so thank you so much for joining in. This is a very exciting event and very different from the premiere that we had for Talent is Timeless at the View Cinema in Piccadilly Circus last week, and thank you so much if you were there. But part of the idea of doing a live stream to launch it as well is because a lot of people would not be able to make it to an in-person event, especially at the last minute. So this was a fun way of reaching way more people and sharing the first ever episode of Talent is Timeless live with so many of you, and then it will live in on YouTube, so you can come back and watch this later if you liked it so much and you want to watch it again. So we haven't started yet. I mean, I guess the live stream has started, but I will play the episode shortly. I just wanted to give a bit of an introduction first. So let me see if I can just bring my music down a little bit. And thank you so much for joining, folks. It's wonderful to have you here. And I can read and see the comments that are hopping up on YouTube, and that's awesome. Jeremy apparently remembers, I think it was me busking in Trafalgar Square from a long time ago. That's awesome. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, David in Portland. Hi, Kevin in Ireland. So good to have you folks with us. So we're here. I'm here. I've got our hero of Talent is Timeless, Episode 1, 2024 Talent is Timeless Annual Contest winner, Jamie Manning, with me. And we have our record label executive, Jay Mystery, with us as well. They're not on screen right now, but I can see them. And they will be featured in the episode. And Jay, sorry about that. Jay, I wonder if you have the sunglasses with you, but I wish I had a pair. And you'll all come to see what that means in episode 1. So thank you very much, folks. I'm going to give a very short introduction, and then we can get straight into watching the episode together. I just appreciate you all tuning in and joining in with celebrating the stories of our community, starting with Jamie Manning. So for those of you that don't know, I started Talent is Timeless in November 2020. This was partly a lockdown project, and some people here, thank you, Kevin, for the compliments on some of my music too. I was a singer-songwriter for 9 years in the music industry, and I still have the deepest love for music, even though I'm not performing anymore. I feel very, very grateful for the life that I have that connects to everyone through music, friends, family, and of course, through Talent is Timeless. So I was somebody that was frustrated with what I thought was ageism in the music industry. I don't know if any of you have had an experience of that, or you felt put off from joining in with the music industry because of how old you are. And I think anyone above the age of 25 feels that. And in my own artist career, I started out busking on that's playing music on the streets, and you put your little guitar case out front and ask for donations. And I went all the way from there to getting some grants and doing my first few gigs, first few festivals, first few tours, and building it up until I got a record deal in America and had my music in movies on Netflix and cinemas as well. And then it was COVID. And I knew so many talented people who were, broadly speaking, over 50. And I felt like they deserved a space in the music industry that wasn't there. And I thought, for a bit of fun during the lockdown, why not start a little contest? And maybe, I wasn't very famous or anything, maybe 50 of my fans might enter, maybe even 100. Because they were typically over 50 as well. I was a folk artist. They were the people in the acoustic world at the time were largely people who were more mature, let's say. And what I thought would be a fun little competition highlighting the talent in a group of people that I thought were a little bit forgotten by the music industry and left behind turned out to be something that resonated with more than 1,000 people that entered in that first year. And that was early 2021. We had all those entries come in, and the whole of Talent is Timeless has just been like that ever since. There are now over 30,000 registered Talent is Timeless members, and that is songwriters over the age of 50 in the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, parts of Europe, and as you've seen from the chat, greetings from North Carolina from Gary. We're everywhere, and I love that there is this outpouring of excitement towards music and creativity and community. And I thought that in the first year that Talent is Timeless would be a one and done. We did a contest, we had some fun, and now it's time to say goodbye. I didn't think it would be what it is today. And people in the community were the ones that said, please don't close this. We finally found somewhere where we can reignite this love that we all had for music at some point and are just discovering or rediscovering. And I felt very excited to help facilitate that. And I am just blown away by the amount of Talent is Timeless members that are out there, the amount of people that love this age positive and age inclusive message that we are spreading to the music industry and beyond that. And I love that so many people are just doing it for their own satisfaction as well. And there are some of you that are very ready for fame and fortune and all that comes with it. And so many more of you that are enjoying just finding out what it really means to you to do music. And I am discovering that for myself as well. I'll jump into the episode in a second, but I'll just share a brief story from 2 nights ago. I was sitting here just behind me, and I picked up my guitar, and I don't play and perform professionally anymore the way that I used to. And I improvised music for 10, maybe 15 minutes, and I recorded some of it. God forbid I share that recording with anyone. That is private between me and God. No one is seeing that or hearing that. But I had such a good time doing that. And I'm sharing this because I reckon there's lots of you that have the same experience, that in the quiet moments when you finally have a little bit of time to yourself and most of the chores are done or you don't feel like doing it, there is somewhere a guitar or a keyboard or a drum set or a mandolin or something that you've picked up and played and just had a good time with. And I feel like this ability to connect to something that is authentically joyful and just for you. To me, it felt the other night like a totally private moment between me and me. And no one else needs to know about that. That's a complete moment in and of itself. But every now and then, that magic leans into writing a song that I then actually like and feel proud of and feel like sharing. And another time I'll share some music because this episode today isn't about me. But I just want to applaud this community that are really authentically discovering not how to be famous with their music and how to compete with others with their music, but what it really means to have fun and to have joy and creativity, and then to see what is the limit with what I can do with that. How much fun can I have? Can I involve other people in that? Can I perform it? Can I rope in some friends? Can I make some new friends? What if we made a recording? What if we released it to people? What if I entered into a contest and, oh no, what if I win? contest. So maybe with that, I might ask Jamie to join me. Jamie, I'll bring you up in a second, because we have live with us one of the people who had written a song many years before. I assume in the same kind of way, and Jamie, you can confirm in a second, if that was in the same sense of being by yourself, you finally had a quiet moment, you picked up the keys, the guitar, the MacBook, whatever you've got that you write songs with, and you poured out your heart and soul, your feelings about what was going on in your life at the time. And without thinking too much of it, life goes on, and however many years go by, and then a Facebook ad pops up that says, hey, are you over 50? Have you ever written a song? Would you like to enter it into a contest? There is a space just for you in the music industry, and here it is. And Jamie bravely, like 5,500 other people that year, put a song in, and his song was judged to be the best. And I know that many of you here might have entered in that same year, so I do apologize, because as it turns out, in huge competitions, there can only be one winner. And there are so many absolutely stunning songs that enter into the contest. And it's the nature of a contest that they can't all reach the top. But I hope that for most people, the contest is a spark and a little bit of inspiration that they could do what they like with. Maybe it encourages them to get a little bit more active with their music. Maybe they do get somewhere, or maybe they get some helpful feedback. And for some people, they get to the long list and the short list, and then we call out their name as a winner and the global winner. So with that, Jamie, I'm just going to bring you up if I can. I'm going to add you to the stage. And firstly, it's lovely to have you with us. Jamie, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thanks, Saskia. And
where are you joining us from?
From Boston.
Okay, fabulous.
Yeah. And that was a great intro, and I concur with pretty much everything you said. So honestly, it's exactly right.
That's lovely to hear. And I'm just having flashbacks to doing the first ever interview with you, because you were sitting right where you are now.
That's right.
When you found out that you won, and when I first asked you, how does it feel to know that you've won the Talent is Timeless songwriting contest? So I feel like asking you again, how did it feel at the time, and how is it now to look back on that?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, it was a real shock. I mean, when we had the award ceremony, and they got to the Canada winner, the Britain winner, the American winner, and I wasn't any of those. So I'm like, well, hey, it was great. I got in the top 10.
Yeah.
And then when I heard my name, it was just, it blows your mind, right? Because there are a lot of great writers out there, performers, and to be recognized among all them is really, really something that I hope everybody gets to experience.
Beautifully said. And I was reviewing some of the winners' interviews that I've done over the years and putting together some videos, which some of you might have seen. They've come out as ads now. But the most common thing that the winners all said is they either forgot that they entered, because they did it on a whim, or they did it a while back, and it takes a while for the judging to go through, and we get busy and stuff. And the other one is that they were really shocked. And a lot of people weirdly don't, maybe it's not weird, but not everyone believes it's a real competition. When I start putting the ads out on Facebook, and I understand that there are a lot of untrustworthy things out there. So I so understand the skepticism, especially in the music industry. And I think that something very shocking happens when someone finds out they won and it's real, and they're going to come to Abbey Road Studios, and they're going to meet Jay Mistry, who I'll bring up after the episode to have a chat about, from Jam Records. And this is really going to happen for them. And I love giving people that experience.
Yeah, it was the best contest I could possibly have won, as I said, in London, because so many song contests, even if you win, they'll give you some money and a set of guitar strings and, maybe something else. But with this, what it involved with the 2 days at Abbey Road, the documentary, all this has just been more than I could have hoped for.
Well, your talent deserves it. And like you said, as everyone is about to see in the video, I wish this experience for everyone. It's one of the most beautiful things that you said to the Talent is Timeless members that had gathered for you at Abbey Road. And Jamie, it's been an immense pleasure to support you in this experience. And for everyone who didn't win, I hope it is still an encouraging experience that you could, and this could be you. And there's a lot that you can do for yourself as well, and a lot that we are trying to do to bring opportunities to Talent as Timeless members. So anything that you would like to say, Jamie, to introduce this episode before I bring it up and share it?
Well, you guys did a great job with the video. The story tells itself very well. But, it came out of an album I wrote for parents raising children with special needs. So it's very story-based, almost journalistic, the songs on the album, just telling the story of the many emotions and that you feel going through this experience, and the closeness that you get with a child that you may not otherwise get when you're in the regular working world. So yeah, that's what the album was about. And this particular song that you'll hear, well, I'll tell you later on that. Let's get to the video.
Oh, teaser.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. You sure you don't want to say anything about the song before I dive in?
Well, I mean, this particular song, like I said, these are stories about parents. This particular song was a father who just took off, right? Couldn't take it, couldn't deal with it, and just, ran away. And the song is about him driving, maybe he's about 1,200 miles away, slowly realizes what he's leaving behind, what he left behind. And understands how important this all is, and it's the story of his way back home.
That's beautiful. When I first heard the song Road Signs, I didn't know that it was about that. I didn't know that necessarily that it was about the experience of a father with a child with special needs, considering how difficult it is, how much love there is, and what his choices are in the circumstance, which is an illusion, because there is no choice. Of course there isn't, but it's still a struggle. And I didn't know that.
And a joy. I want to make sure that's understood.
That absolutely comes through, and that's what I feel comes through the strongest in the song and also in the episode. So without further ado, let me bring this up and get it going. And there will be time for questions afterwards, so I will wait till afterwards for the questions. So presenting Talent is Timeless, episode 1, Road Signs, which is the name of Jamie's song that won.
Tell me about this week's hero.
This week's hero is Jamie Manning. He's 60 years old. He's an amazing singer-songwriter and a really talented drummer.
Drum with anybody I've heard of?
Yeah. Back in the day, he drummed with Aretha Franklin and Carly Simon.
Well, that's certainly impressive.
He put his music career on hold to look after his family, and now we get to give him something that is going to bring that side of him back to life.
Incredible sacrifice deserves an incredible reward. I hear he lives right around the corner.
Cool, let's go find him.
I didn't know anything about it until he came in the kitchen one day and said, I have to tell you that I am a top 10 finalist of this music contest I entered into. And I think he only told me of it then because he thought like that was probably the end of the road. Like, look what I did. I made top 10, So after that, him winning the contest, it was a shock. It was amazing. I think music functioned as an escape for Jamie when his mother had Alzheimer's. He went through a lot, losing his mom to that. Getting the diagnosis for my son was difficult. So he may have retreated into music for his mother, but he didn't for my son. He was there. I'd like for him to have something for himself, he's earned it. He's been here for us. He's been here for my son. He's always wanted to have a song published or sung on the radio. I think that would be really special for him.
Hey,
Jamie, hi.
Saskia.
Yeah, it's wonderful to meet you. This is Adam.
Congratulations, champ. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise, Adam. Thank you. What brings you here?
As you know, you won the Talent is Timeless songwriting contest.
Yeah.
And we're here to explain to you the prizes that we have lined up for you.
Mind if we come inside?
No, not at all. Please, come on in.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Here you go, Saskia.
Thank you.
Yep, Adam.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. My pleasure. All right, so what's going on?
So you won the Talent is Timeless songwriting contest and you impressed the judges with your song Road Signs.
Wonderful.
And we believe that more people deserve an opportunity to hear this incredibly moving song that you've written. And we can't wait to share that with more people. So as your prize, we've lined up.
As winner of Talent is Timeless, you are going to be flown out to London. We're going to give you a backup band, choir, string section to record at the famous Abbey Road Studios.
Really?
Studio 2.
Studio 2?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
And that's not all. Because we believe in your music so much, we've managed to entice a record label executive to come down and give it a listen as well.
You're kidding.
So it's not a guarantee of a record deal, but he is going to come down and, depending on how it goes on the day, give your music a shot.
Unbelievable.
And as one final bonus, we didn't want you to be lonely out there. And we know that you and your brother are huge Beatles fans, so he'll be joining you on this journey.
Michael?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Oh, this is perfect.
No, you deserve it.
This is perfect. Thank you very much. My earliest songwriting memories, we had a very old baby grand piano in our house. We grew up in a big, like Victorian era type house. And, I just used to sit there and just play the keys. And I don't know, songwriting just came naturally. So I remember being that age, probably a little older, maybe 8 or 9, and just writing my first tune. So it was just always there for whatever reason, like marrying words and music. This is drum corps, where I got my early formative experiences. So it's me playing a snare drum with 2 little things on the side. I was one of the youngest snare drummers in, I guess, what you call drum corps history. I think I was 12 at that time. I went on to the New England Conservatory, which is a prestigious place here in America for classical music. So what I studied there was classical percussion and then jazz drums as well. And that was a transformative experience because I was a local kid from Boston. I was blessed to play with a few big artists like Aretha Franklin and Carly Simon and a few others. So that was a thrill. And there he came. Harrison Manning. Being able to actively write and produce and, release songs to the public, I took like a 20-year hiatus because circumstances in my own life meant that there were other priorities I had to fulfill. Harry came into the picture about 5 years after we got married. Beautiful baby. And I had the pictures to prove it. He was a lovely boy. And then, at some point, Karen picked up on the fact that he was a little different than the other kids. And one thing led to another. It turned out that he had a diagnosis of autism. And when that happens, it's like getting hit in the face with a shovel. That's the only way I can describe it. So when people say, well, why did you get out of music? Ultimately, that's what drove it, because it's like nothing else mattered anymore. It was 24/7, figuring out what this thing was, figuring out what we had to do. Where are we going to find the money for the therapy and for the this and the that? And, just from that day on, it was just total focus on how do we help this beautiful young person develop in a world that's going to be foreign to him in many ways. Music just became an afterthought. There was no way there was going to be time. At one point I was working 3 jobs. That's what you need, because this stuff is expensive. And, in the US, you got to foot the bill. A diagnosis like that and that much of a disruption in your family will do one of 2 things. It's going to tear you apart, or it's going to bring you closer together. And that's what it did for us.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Good.
Hi, doing great and can't wait.
Today is your travel day. How are you feeling about your travels?
I'm speechless. I mean, I just, I know how much is ahead, and I'm just swimming in it, and I can't believe it.
I'm thrilled just to be part of it. We come from a really big family, and we're all so proud of Jamie. Incredibly talented guy, always has been, and we just love him to death.
Fantastic. Well, we have a whole crew waiting for you, Jamie. We have 50 choir members, we have strings, we have photographers, we have videographers, and we'll be ready for you when you land.
All right, I can't wait. Thank you.
Safe travels, guys.
Okay, see you there. Bye. Coming. Here you go. Good morning.
How are we doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Excellent. Ready for London?
I am quite ready for London, thank you. So the place we're staying at's really nice. It's right around the corner from the studio.
Oh, wow.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
I want to kind of explore the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, it's a nice neighborhood. It's Kensington,
Yeah.
which is pretty highbrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of nice houses, a lot of expensive tires. So I just want to be in a studio again.
I'm wondering if, like, when we walk through the door, if I'm gonna take my breath away, or if I'm just gonna keel over. I made it.
Yeah,
This is
we'll know.
nirvana.
We'll know when we get there.
So, Jamie landed yesterday in London. We're about to go knock on his door, see if he's ready for his big day at Abbey Road Studios. We have 50 choir members waiting for him to greet him on arrival. We have string musicians waiting for him too. And I wonder how he's going to hold up. Let's go find out. Jamie,
Hey.
hi. Oh,
Great to see
good
you.
to see you.
Yes,
Yes.
come on in, please.
Thank you.
Of course.
How are you feeling about the challenges that are facing you today?
I don't even know what to expect. I mean, generally, I'm most comfortable in a performance situation for whatever reason. I mean, I grew up as a performer, of course, but when the lights are on, I tend to calm down rather than get anxious.
Okay,
So-
that's a good skill to have. You're gonna
Exactly.
need that today.
Yeah, no, I've always appreciated it. Yeah, most certainly.
Now, you told me that you and your brother grew up as Beatles fans.
Very much.
Is there anything that you know about Studio 2 already? Have you seen some of the music videos in there?
Of course. Yeah, of
Okay.
course. I've watched the documentaries. I've been through every video on YouTube that shows that, especially once I found out this was happening. I went back and looked again. But I know how I'm going to feel as soon as I walk in. It's just going to be overwhelming. No doubt.
Well, are you feeling ready?
I am absolutely ready.
Shall we head out?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Studio 2, right? So you have the whole legacy, the Beatles, Pink Floyd. I could go on. And you're stepping into that studio and thinking, how intimidating is this, right? At the same time, how exhilarating is this, right? I will not leave that room the way I went into it, right? Something transformative will happen. I have absolutely no doubt of it. And just to be a part of that, right? And to watch a chorus singing backgrounds, to watch a string section doing the thing, it's mind-blowing. And I couldn't be any more excited. I mean, it's a big deal. So I'm aware of that, and I'm going to make the most of every minute. Wow. Thank you.
Jamie, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Such a joy. Welcome to Abbey Road.
Yeah,
Check out all
Thanks.
these beautiful Talentless Timeless members.
incredible.
We're here to
Incredible.
celebrate you.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't get this kind of applause much, so this is quite humbling. Really. Yeah. But I'm with my peeps. I'm with my people. Composers, musicians, writers, creative types. This is fantastic. It's fantastic. And I wish this for all of you. Yeah, very much so. Yep. Keep writing, keep playing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. To be able to be here, in the studio, doing the work that I've always loved, is just, inestimable, right? It is just the happiest I've been in a very, very long time.
It's 4 in the morning, driving on a lonely road, running westbound from the Rockies to the sea. Left my wife and son back in Chicago, ran away from my responsibility. But it don't matter where I run.
We had Jay Mystery of Jam Records come to the studio and sit in the control room and listen to the track. He hadn't promised he would give Jamie a record deal, but he had promised he would give him a shot and come down and see if he thought the music was any good and if the record would sell.
People just turn up and think that they can get a record contract. There's a lot of things that you need to be an artist, a successful artist. Just talent alone is not going to get you there.
As a writer, what you want is the feedback from your peers that you've done something really good, and audiences as well. So to have that happen, I know I have what it takes to get out there and do it. Absolutely.
There's a lot of talented people out there that don't make it. Let's just see. The jury's out at the moment.
I don't like it. I absolutely love it. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's a superb essay.
Oh, man.
Well,
Thank you. You're going to have some hard times in life. You're going to experience things that are going to hurt, regardless of what it is. But there's something at the end, right? All this pain, and in my case, just the circumstances, all of this stuff, in the end, will give you something beautiful, right? I have a wife and a son that I love dearly, and being able to be creative like this again means everything.
right, I'm out of here.
Thanks for the heart attack. I just want to say thank you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. It really has been extraordinary, right? I mean, this just started with writing a song, not just, but you write a song, and to see it sort of blow up as it has, or blossom, let's say, into what happened these last few days is extraordinary. This song was part of an album I put together for parents raising children with autism. Just knowing how many parents raise special needs children, whatever they may be, and the dedication and the emotional toll that takes. So, with this album, I just told the stories, different angles, different ways, right? For this one, it's a father who just couldn't take it anymore. And he got in his car and left. And he had that realization. There's one lyric that says, that's when it occurs to me, though I am not a hero to myself, somebody needs me.
And we have one more gift to help you with your songwriting journey. Oops. This is a gift from Yamaha Music London. They would like you to have this for winning the Talent is Timeless competition and for your beautiful song Road Signs. I'm going to present this to you. I wanted to ask, you're here with your brother. Is there anything you want to share with your brother?
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah. My older brother is a musician himself, an enormous Beatles fan. Bringing you here was an act of love and gratitude. right? Because you helped me get here, and I appreciate that. Yeah. It's the truth, brother. I love you too.
We have just one more surprise for Jamie, and with the help of Karen and his friends and family, we'd actually arranged for his whole family to be in his house so that when him and Michael get back, there is a surprise welcome home party for him.
Glad to be back. Got a million stories to tell.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Let's get inside.
Yay, the
That's
dogs
awesome.
have missed you.
Hey, Zoe.
Standing at a lonesome destination. Telephone is cradled in my ear.
To get to see people in your life, especially older people, continue to follow their dreams, it's been personally inspiring. So we're very excited that Jamie's had this opportunity, and certainly that we get to be part of it in some small way.
So to see my dad getting recognition for the songs that he's written is just super amazing.
Jamie, hey! What are you doing here?
Good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you again. Yeah, thank you very much.
So we've arranged this little surprise with you, with your family, for you to celebrate everything that you did at Abbey Road last week.
We're going to bring him inside and show him the video you made while you were there.
That's amazing. I hope it's amazing. I'm sure it will be.
Let's go find out.
Thank you.
Let's go find out.
I'm all in.
Read the road sign. Read the road sign. Read the road sign. Road sign. Let them point me home to you.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
So there we have it, folks. That is Talent is Timeless episode 1. I'm going to keep the credits playing a little bit in the background, just as I ask you, Jamie, and Jay, I'm going to bring you up. And if anyone wants to share in the comments what their experience was, what they thought about the story, about the song itself, reading the comments, it's wonderful to see them. It's amazing for me to see this. I don't get tired of watching this episode, even though we worked so hard to make it what it is. So maybe, Jamie, I will just see if I can come to you first. Let me see if I find you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Sure.
Jamie, what was that like for you to watch for the second time ever?
Yeah, it's no less emotional. It's funny to me, even though I was there and I was the participant, when you're able to step back and get outside yourself and just say, well, this is just some guy in documentary, and look at as a viewer, it's an emotional experience. I just really, really love that.
I know you've got some family who might be live with us right now, and some of them were featured in the video too, which is really cool. Is there anyone you want to shout out or say a quick hello to?
Everybody. I'd say hello to all my siblings, but there's like 247 of them. So
okay, well, we don't have that kind of time.
Yeah,
so.
but as I said in the video to Michael, you've really been such a big influence and help. But that goes to all my siblings, right? As I said in London, I got a lot of hand-me-downs as the last child, not just clothes, but, you know, emotional intelligence and, you know, how to live life and how to do this and how to do that. And I'm grateful to every single one of them for handing me that legacy that allowed me to do what I'm doing and what I've done, you know, with Talent This Timeless.
Well, it's beautiful to witness, and part of what we really wanted to capture with the episode is what it's like, not just for you as the winner, but for all the people in your life that love you and are inspired by you. And I can see in the comments here and from other people that have seen this in the cinema when we watched it and when we've shared this episode with people, your story, your openness, your family's openness, your family story touches everyone.
Yeah, I'm glad for that. You know, to be able to, you know, or, you know, more to the point, I'm grateful for that, because knowing that, you know, my particular slice of humanity and my life, you know, and through these songs have been able to send out something that really resonates with others on a deeper level is, you know, it's as meaningful as it gets. It really is.
Yeah, I can't, Jay, I'll come to you in a second. I just wanted to share, I can't imagine how emotional I would feel looking at like everyone that has kind of known and loved me going through an experience like that. And I hope that this is something that you and your family and the rest of the Talent Is Timeless community too can treasure and look back on, and it moves me every time I see it, and I can see in the comments it's done that for others as well. So Jay, maybe I will just ask you, that was also your second viewing ever, and this is the Mystery of Gem Records, aka the baddie in the sunglasses, a scary music industry executive. So it's great to have you with us. What was it like for you to watch that for a second time?
Well, as you know, the first time it was very emotional. You know, I cried. Of course I did. You know,
I'm glad you're confessing. I'll also confess to crying.
You know, I'm over 50. I can say things now that wouldn't have normally admitted to. But no, it was very emotional. And I actually picked up on a few little bits that I didn't before, because obviously there was the occasion as well as the premiere and everything. And I was sat next to Jamie and we watched it together, you know, and it was, I was glad. I was glad that I could be part of it. And I was glad that, you know, I sat next to Jamie and we experienced what you did, you know, the filming and everything. It was a beautiful, beautiful story.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it very much.
Thank you.
I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to Harry, my son. He's an amazing human being.
We weren't expecting him to be on camera as well. Do you want to say a little about that?
Well, yeah, when you say, you know, when you say the word autism, it can mean a million things, right? And Harry, sorry if this is TMI, buddy, but he's very, very what they call high functioning, right? So he lives a life, he goes to college, you know, he'll have his license soon. But you know, and because I've experienced this myself, you know, I can talk to it myself. Sometimes the world can seem a little scary, right? It can put a pane of glass between you and the rest of the world, and that, you know, that feeling, and being able to relate to my son in that way, knowing that we have these, you know, quote unquote deficits. You know, and the closest note we felt like I think I said in London, I never ever would have been as close with my son if I had you know, what they call a neurotypical child, and I was living my own life, because, you know, you glide through life, you live on the surface, and you go to work and you come home, and you go to work and you come home. In this, with the world that we, you know, Karen, Harry, and I have lived in, it's a much closer bond. And like I said in the video, this sort of thing can tear you apart or bring you together, which is what it did for us. And we're just so close as a family, and it's a wonderful feeling. And I'm proud of Harry every single day. And he's absolutely one of the funnier people I've ever known. So there's just so much there that I guess that'll be the second album.
It's so inspiring to see and hear not just your response, but what you said about how it brought your whole community together for support. And I will live my whole life knowing that happened. And that's the beauty of what you've done by being so vulnerable, and with your family for being so generous with sharing your story, that now it's not just me that knows it. It's not just you that knows it, but a little bit of that love that was shared with you and shown to you by your family is something that we all have a little piece of now. And thank you for that.
Of course.
It's not easy to share the most vulnerable things that we have, and to put it out there, and then to watch it larger than life on a massive cinema screen. So I applaud your courage for first putting it in a song, and then submitting it for a contest, and then being willing to go along with all the prizes that were offered.
Oh yeah, well, it was a struggle, but I got through it. Yeah, and to get to know you and Jay so well. I've had such a great time with both of you, and I've made 2 new good friends, and that's the other part of this that was just so amazing. To go to London and everybody's a jerk, that would have been one thing, but here everybody was just so great as people that it just was icing on top of the cake, really.
I really enjoyed.
Go ahead, sorry, Jay.
Sorry, I was going to say I really enjoyed our time. After the recording in the bar.
Oh my God. We closed down Abbey Road 2 nights in a row, right? So everybody went home. But I was there with a bartender down the basement and a bunch of friends. And we got trashed and just had the time of our lives. I got a tour of the entire place. I won't go into too much detail because it's
shout out to Adam.
And it's kind of, but just to be able to go in there, I played drums in Studio 2. I played drums in the same studio where Ringo did all his work. That kind of thing. Oh yeah, that
was a secret. Sure.
Oh, sorry. I just happened to be there, and I happened to touch
coming out now.
It wasn't Adam. It had nothing to do with Adam.
No. I think that might have been a fever dream. So,
it was.
Yeah.
No, I think it's fine. The staff have been generous with their time when I've been there before. And speaking of Adam, if anyone is joining the open mic, if you're a Talent is Timeless member, it's starting in 13 minutes and Adam is going to be the host. So if you want the real gossip, not being live streamed on YouTube, you can sign up for Talent is Timeless real quick and hop into the open mic and meet said bartender and find out the real gossip on Jay and Jamie. So go ahead and do that if you'd like to. We'll wrap this up in just a couple of minutes by sharing the episode 2 trailer, because Jamie's is the first and most courageous person to go first in sharing his story. And we intend to do many, many more of these episodes featuring the breadth and the depth of talent and human stories that come through around music and after the age of 50. So Jamie, you will always be our first ever hero of Talent is Timeless, the series. Jay, before we jump on to looking at the trailer, I just also wanted to give you a chance to reflect. I mean, if there's more gossip you want to dish about what happened in the Abbey Road canteen while you guys were trashed, feel free. But if you want to share anything else about your perspective on Jamie and his song and the song Road Signs and the future of Jamie and Jamie's music.
Yeah, I mean, the Prison Pinning, if people want to listen to it, you should listen to it, because I think, that's going to say 10 times more than I can express in words. You should just listen to, Jamie's beautiful voice, the lyrics, everything. They're just superb. And I'm very glad that I'm, working with you, Saskia. We've been together from the very beginning, which is, which has been great. And Jamie, congratulations. Your song's wonderful, and we've got a bond now. I'm sure you wouldn't mind me saying, and with Michael as well, your brother. We had a very good time in London last time.
Michael was a hit.
It
was great.
It's cool, dude. But no, Saskia, you know what? Like with the people that I'm not really I'm trying to read the comments. I'm not really read. It's hard. But if they're wondering, whether they should apply or not, whether they've got a chance or not, Jamie, did you think you had a chance of winning?
I had no idea. I know exactly. I had a bunch of songs. I picked one. Like I said, in London, like the comet just happened to hit me this time. Right place, right time, right song, right vibe, whatever it is, right? And I think, I don't believe for a second that mine was, the absolute best song in the world. It was right for this time and place. So it can be the right time and place for anybody who enters this, really. And yes, Saskia, when I entered it, you alluded to this earlier. I'm like, well, it's a song contest. I thought it was unique, people over 50, and I just fill out the form and away we go. And I had no idea, of course, where it was going to end up. So quick thing. Sorry, Jay. Go ahead.
No, you carry on.
Just a quick thing. People have asked where they can get a link to the song. It's on Spotify, Jay. You tell me, but I have if you go to my site, jamiemanning.com, there's a link to the Spotify of the song.
Yeah. I'm guessing if you search Road Signs, Jamie Manning on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all your usual places. Jay, is that correct?
Yeah. It's everywhere. Should be everywhere now as of last Friday. So, yes, please check it out. And please, if you can, do a like or a share or something where, Saskia and the team have been very prevalent in terms of promotion and promoting not only the episode, but the song as well. And so have I. And, it would really help our cause and help Jamie as well, to get his song to the wider audience. So if you could please share, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I will echo that. Have a listen to Road Signs anywhere you normally listen to music. It is a stunning song. Judge for yourself whether you think it should have won. I always like to invite people to do that, but I have full confidence that they will feel the way that the judges felt about it. So I will just say that part of the mission that I see for Talent is Timeless ahead is to tell these stories and to show these songs, this talent, and this life that has been lived by our community. And we can't get to everyone, but we are trying. And I hope that for anyone that isn't necessarily featured in an episode, that they can still feel the possibilities opening up in front of them for what they can do with their music. We aim to widen the space of age inclusivity and representation in the music industry, in the media in general. We love to see your stories. Some of them are so powerful. When I put out an application for, does anyone have a story they want to share? And we were just looking through, what's your life been like? What's your life with music been like? Your relationship with music? We had 450 stories written back to us. And I haven't read all of them, but I've been combing through them. Just so moving to see this. So if that's you, whether you shared it or your story or not, I know there's a good story in there, and I want to encourage you to write songs, to share your stories, to be authentic with it, and to be like Jamie and Jay, and just to say it how it is, and tell us what you really feel and what you're going through. So I need to wrap this up because I need to let everyone get off to the open mic with Adam. And I've got the episode 2 trailer to share with everybody as a teaser. And if anybody wants to come and join us for the finale filming of episode 2, that was difficult to say. We are shooting it in March on the 9th in Camden. And if you want to find it and join and be an extra in the audience, we're doing a country music showcase. You can find it at talentistimeless.com/events, and it's free. Come along and be in the audience, and we will be filming, and you might be an extra inside episode 2 as well. So for now, I'm going to wrap up with the trailer for the next episode, and this episode will be out on YouTube, so will the full music video, and you can find and stream Jamie Manning's song Road Signs on all your usual platforms. So Jamie and Jay, thank you so much for joining me and for celebrating the release of this episode and song and music video. Rebecca Richards. Oops, I'm just going to pull this up. Okay, this is the trailer for episode 2. For everyone that has joined us, thank you so much for joining us live. It means the world to all of us here at Talent is Timeless, artists and record labels and community members, to be able to celebrate together the release of somebody's music and song and story. So this episode is about Rebecca, a different Talent is Timeless member, as you will see, and this is our trailer for episode 2. We're here in Pontypool in Wales, and I'm here to meet Rebecca Richards, a 54-year-old country music artist with a lot of talent. Now, she has taken a huge leap of faith and booked an entire week off work, and she doesn't know what we've asked her to do this for yet. So, let's go and meet her.
Hi, Saskia! Hi, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you as well. Thanks for coming.
How are you feeling right now?
Well, a bit surprised really, but excited. It's lovely to see you in my house, here in my kitchen.
And there's a good reason that we're here, and all will be revealed at your gig later today.
I'm really excited. Rebecca Richards, everybody!
Do you love Rebecca Richards? You started music early in life and then took a long break and came back to it. So to help that side of Rebecca come a little bit more to life, we'd like you to accompany us to Nashville for 5 days. We have set up a recording session at Ocean Way.
Didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I had lots of doubts.
You will be writing in Nashville with some of the best writers there at the Sony headquarters.
These are big name people. These are people who deal with superstars all the time.
The big thing that we have organized for her is a Talent is Timeless country music showcase, which she is going to headline.
Thank you for giving my daughter that boost, that kick, and the thing that she really loves most, and that's music.
Just keep going, believe in herself, and realise that she has earned every piece of this and she deserves it.
But it just made me feel more confident. It's been a phenomenal experience.
So there we have it, folks. Thank you so much for joining us for this event. I will have a final little round of applause for Jamie and Jay. Thank you for joining us here. That came with the streaming service. And I'm going to do one for our community as well. So thank you, folks, for joining us for this live stream.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, have a beautiful afternoon, evening, morning, day, nighttime, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us. You can find anything to do with us at Talent is Timeless or talentistimeless.com, and go and stream Road Signs. Judge for yourself. Enjoy the beautiful music that Jamie, and with the help of Jay, has now put out into the world. So thank you, folks. Take care. Good night, everyone.
Bye all.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
See you, folks.